Hi everyone, this is my last return, which is 4 out of 4, and this is kind of funny, but this is like my third time retaking this because in each instance there was a part of the box that had my personal information on it, and now I have to keep redoing it. But to summarize, this is my 4 out of 4 return that I got. So I got like 4 returns in 1 week, and I was in Japan for the last 2 weeks. So then, for some reason, PSA decided to speed everything up and all land on 1 week. So I got 4 packages back in 1 week. This is the last return, and it's a value submission. And I do know the grades already for this one because I got overcharged for it, or upcharged. But yeah, I kept having personal information, so that's why I have to keep doing this video, but let's just keep going. And I already took that paper out, but for some reason there was a sticker here that had my full name. As soon as I opened it, it showed my address. I was like, oh crap. Yeah, let's just go inside. Keep the boxes. Give you a fair amount of bubble wrap. Yeah, let's just go into all of these. So all these are vintage cards. The first one, and the value sub is $40, and I wouldn't even consider it value because value is like bulk, right? Like value in that sense doesn't mean every card should be $40. So I don't know why PSA still goes with that naming convention. But here's the first card, and it's a big one. Yeah, this Lugia I bought, and it was like slightly like played, just slightly played. You can see here that this wasn't there when I got it, so I think it's one of those plastic parts that PSA kind of like, sometimes less in the case. I just know there was a little whitening here. You see a little whitening here? Other than that, it's a pretty solid card. I was hoping for at least an 8. And I want to let you know that I got it. Yeah, I actually got upcharged on this, even though the PSA estimate for this is an $800, $900 card. And they charged me $74 for it, which is the next tier after value. It's a very beautiful card. The foil is like really, really nice. No scratches on it or anything. First edition stamp looks really nice. Yeah, it's just a shame that it didn't get, like, it couldn't get higher than an 8. And I think it's only because of that part where there's whitening. Oh well, very nice card. This is going to be forever keep in my collection. So this is like a PC card forever. Next card, let's see. Shiny Mewtwo. Okay, yeah, this one I got in a collection. Someone sold me this. And added some shining cards in for like maybe $400. So it's very, very cool. This shiny Mewtwo was like, I just had to grade it, right? Because it could get a 10. Like, look how crisp and nice this card is. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, let's see what we get. Hint is that I didn't get a 10 in a single one because vintage is just so hard to grade with PSA. But I doubt they would do that well at CGC anyway. But yeah, let's see what I get for this Mewtwo. Got a 9. There's actually a scratch here that I never noticed. It's like a little scratch here, but I didn't see that when I submitted it. So I don't know. But it's a very, very nice card. Oh no, it kind of shakes. I don't like how PSA is doing that. And it's a 97 million cert. And it still doesn't have the new case. Some have it, so I'm very confused why these don't have the new cases. Because the new cases, they're not supposed to shake like that. Oh well, it means I can't move that much or carry it along for that long. Okay, so they actually had this in order, kind of reverse order. Shining Raichu. This one I also thought was a really nice card, but unfortunately it did have some whitening in the back. Like 2 big whitening spots on the corner, as you can see here. Over here, there's small bits of whitening, but that's probably why it got an 8 instead of like a 9. If it didn't have these 2, it probably would have gotten a 9. Yeah. Very nice Raichu. Okay, this is the next one. This one has a crease, kind of like a crease slash big whitening over here. Shining Kaboo tops. Very, very nice. Yeah, just a whole shining lot and Lugia. Just like these I got in the same collection. And the Lugia was separate. I had to submit them all in a pretty good tier because I wanted it back fast, but this was the last one to get back to me. Even though, for some reason, a bulk submission took 2 weeks. This one took 2 weeks too, which is weird, really weird. I was hoping this one would get back to me within a week or two, but I mean, and like it took a total of 3 weeks to get back to me for this one. This one only another submission I did that I submitted in early September got back to me within 2 weeks, which is really weird. 7. Okay, yeah. I think that's all I had to take to give a 7, which really sucks. This big piece of whitening here, and it's kind of like lightly creased-ish. Last card. Kind of forgot what this was. Oh, okay. So this wasn't another shining card. I think the other shining cards were in my other submission. But this one I got from another collection where someone was selling off their entire collection. Got it for like around $2,000 with a bunch of hollows and everything. Very, very nice condition. I thought this had a good chance at getting a 10, but I think it might have had some slight imperfections, and like you can see that down here there's some whitening, which made it really unfortunate that I got a 9. But I'm happy I didn't get an 8. Like normally I feel like this would give it an 8, but it's like very small scratching. The foil is like really good. No scratches or anything. But yeah, very awesome return. I want to thank you all, but like I know this is kind of like a shorter video, so I kind of have a bonus round. I'm just gonna leave these off. Well, I'm gonna leave them because they're just kind of pretty, right? Really nice to look at. If you're ever wondering the prices, I don't usually do the prices on the videos, but since I'm getting ready for a show and pricing everything out, I put all the current market prices. You might wonder how I'm getting these market prices. I'm actually doing like I think there's a lot of outliers on eBay, especially with auctions, with buy it nows. So I actually always do an average. I usually do the last 3 or the last 5. And then doing a calculator, plug it in, get the average. So as of today, which is late September, these are the prices that I have. They might have changed a little bit since I posted the video and everything, but generally they'll stay the same since I've taken an average. But yeah, like I already calculated this whole stack too. I'll tell you that. I'm just gonna show some of the cards and the values. Some that shocked me, some that didn't. But yeah, here we go. It's not in any particular order, but I just like having that Rayquaza in the front. 580. This dropped from like 800 when it went high during the whole GameStop craze. Cassiopeia, very, very cool card. Low pop. This only has a 50 pop. It's very hard to grade. And I feel like Shadow Fable wasn't open as much. But I saw this in a store, I bought it for like $100. Now it's going for around that much in the 10. Mew, very, very nice card. I actually thought it was worth more, but it's worth a little less. I have 2 Mewtwo's. These kind of went down. They went for as much as like $200. But kind of sucks that they went down. And then I got some Charizards. And then, so I got like a 10, 10, 9, 9. On these, I usually get 10s on. Charizard V-Star. Bunch of cool Charizard cards. This guy is like a $30-$40 card raw, but he's very hard to grade. And it's a Groudon, right? Like Groudon and Kyogre are very, very... Kyogre or Kyogre. They're very, very popular Pokemon. Perrin. This is kind of hard to grade. Like it has bad centering, but still got a 10, so very happy about that. Venusaur, 2 Iron Crowns, also in the 10. I also got a bunch of 9s, but I'm going to show the 10s, even though I priced out the 9s too. Zeraora, this is a little bit lower. Darkrai, 70. Sylveon, 60. Sylveon V. Altart, 140. This actually went down When I was selling this before, it was like maybe 160. But everything kind of just went down recently because I think there was just too much hype in GameStop and a lot more people grading cards. Master Ball Vaporeon's really nice. I have a Suicune and a Raikou. What's it called? Sequential certs in 10s. I actually have some sequential 9s too. Mewtwo, I have this for my personal collection already. Same thing here. This is only $40. It's such a nice art too. And I have some more like Psychic Pokemon, Deoxys, Master Balls. Let's see, I have a couple Master Balls. Let's get them all here. Poliwrath, Hitmonlee. These guys, they are actually selling on eBay for less, like maybe 40, around 40 mark. But I feel like they're like very sought after and they're very hard to grade and get. So that's why I actually overpriced these by a little bit. If someone wants to buy a bunch from me for $40, that they can, but for now I'm gonna keep it at 50. This is actually very accurate. Magikarp's a very expensive one. Pikachu, Squirtles, these are nice. All 10s. Ivysaur. I have another Umbreon Rainbow and then a Dragonite Rainbow. Very nice art for this guy. I can see why he's a $100 card, even though he's a promo. But yeah, just wanted to show some of the prices. Usually I don't want to add the prices. I don't have time to edit all my videos, so I'm very happy that I can just show that to you as I prepare for a show. So yeah, these are all going to go on sale. If anyone wants it and I haven't sold it already, feel free to message me on Instagram. I have my Instagram on all of my videos. So just let me know you came from YouTube, and then we can set you up for, I mean, I can ship, depending on how much you buy, I might ship for free. But usually shipping is like $4 to $5, depending on where you live in the US. So, very cool. Yeah, that's it for the video. I think maybe in my next video I'll have another PSA return, or maybe some submissions that I'm gonna send, and then yeah, we'll see from there. But for now I have a bunch of shows I have to prepare for, so it's good that I have a lot of inventory. Like, this isn't even all I have. This is just like what I got in the last week, so I'm very happy with that. And I'm gonna try to sell the 9s and everything below that for even less. Out of this, I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna keep that. These I will sell because I have this in a 10 already, and I'm not like a Raichu, Pikachu collector, and I don't really care about the shining. I'd rather have these go into more stuff that I do want, such as Mewtwo's, Lugia's, and Charizard's. So these are for sale. These aren't, unfortunately. And I think the pricing for this is like, maybe this is around 200-ish. This one's around 300. And this one, I think, is a little bit more. Maybe around the $400 mark. But I'm not sure. That I'm not really that sure of. The Lugia is like, last sold on eBay is 1.2K. And that's very easy to see. Shining Mewtwo is around 600 to 800. But there's variety, like variance in prices for this one. So yeah, very cool. This, I mean, I'm glad I paid $40 and nothing happened to them, but just really nice to look at. Yeah, thank you all, and I'll talk to you all next time.